Hey all you rusty freaks, it's Paxus here. Everyone wants to know what's the most survivable base. You could build an evil Wurst base, elite, meta, strong, multi-tiered security features, or you could do like a twisted Buds of Tawny thing and blow the raiders' minds with these insane game-breaking exploits. But there's a dirty little secret. None of them work. Yes, I said it. You heard me right. They don't work. They don't work because tough bases attract raiders. With no exceptions. The moment your base gets bigger than 3 square foundations, or you start honeycombing or upgrading, to sheet metal, high quality, anything, it attracts raiders. Period. Now, of course, there's a lot of ifs and buts and exceptions I've got to add in here. I mean, of course, if you've got a 24/7 crew that can always be online, or if you only built your base for the day, if you only play for one day, or if you're the toughest guys on the server, or if it's a small server or a low population. And the other important thing is, I'm not against these guys. I love them. I'm a huge fan. I follow all of them and these other guys. It's fun, it's challenging, it's a whole different way of playing, and you have to learn all those techniques. You really do need to learn all the stuff that they teach. What I'm talking about is just cold hard statistics. I have nearly 10k hours, and I've made them all. Fan, multi-honeycomb, wall stacked, ceiling stacked, triple vaults, door push entries, giant monster bases with over 40 doors to loot, traps, electronics, unlootables, hidden, everything and all in between. I've also seen thousands of videos, it just all adds up to a ton of data, a huge data set. The facts, the truth, it's clear and overwhelmingly statistically significant. I'm getting carried away again. The fact is that big bases get raided. They're attractive to raiders. In fact, I've worked it down to an exact size. The minute it gets to 2 by 2 in size, they become attractive to raiders. And I'm also talking from a raider's perspective, because in 2 years of playing every single day, that was always my end goal, to be a raider. And they're the first ones I looked for. To cut a long story short, the fact is the most survivable base, the only most survivable base, is a multiple small bases strategy. I break it up into 3 tactics and they're all vital. Build tiny, they've got to look like starters, look poor, incomplete, never bigger than a 1 by 3. The other important thing is that they're multiples, obviously, so they should be scattered all over the map. They can flank each other, but not to make it obvious. And the third thing, there's a trick here. You got to make them look like a pain in the ass to raid, but also don't make it obvious. That's why there's the apostrophe. It's a bit complicated. But if you understand these concepts, I guess you could leave right now. If you agree immediately because you know from experience, you can go now or go to the end of the video where I always put a funny gag. If not, keep watching. And if you're really unconvinced, there's a part 2 to this where I go into great detail. It's really worth watching. There's literally about 25 things you've got to do and 25 things you can't do or you mustn't do for this strategy to work. If you get just one of them wrong, it could fail. And I don't want to hear any of this. Oh, Paxus, I tried your thing and it doesn't work.